Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly Podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and with us always is Joe.
Riders in the sky. I couldn't come up with a parody.
What song is
the
that?
The deep voice. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're doing this now. So
you gotta go with what you know.
Yeah, I don't know why that made me think of that song, but
what song is that?
Ghost Riders in the Sky, man. Well, you don't know. Ghost Riders in the Sky?
No.
What?
I have no idea.
Not a big Blues Brothers 2000 fan, huh?
I guess. Look at me. Look at the egg on my face. You figured it out.
No, I guess you just don't appreciate Blues Brothers 2000.
Dude. Well, I don't know if the topic is going to be band oriented. I hope it is.
I
mean, I'm going to venture to guess now ska. It's going to be ska related.
Okay. I'll take it.
It better be ska related or I'm going to walk off this podcast.
Right.
All right, you ready to get to the podcast topic? See what we're going to be talking about? Yeah. Yeah, is that the feeling that you get? Okay. So today's podcast topic is museums part 2 B-sides. And the writer said this means lesser traveled museums, like shittier museums. So I do think there was that one dude that remember he took all the cockroaches and put them into like historical positions and all that.
Yeah.
Would you count that as a museum though? Like, what is that? He's depicting real life events.
Curiosity shop, maybe. I'll give him that.
The curios.
Yeah.
I am a pretty big sucker for them, but I'm also very lazy. If I'm on a road trip, I like to get to where I'm going. The drive is not comfortable for me.
If it's on the way, sure. But if that's not where, like, if it's not in the like direction that I'm driving, I'm not going.
So, all right. Well, you ready to get to the first fact and see what ridiculous museums are out there?
I have nothing quippy.
Nothing. B-sides quip. Fact number 1. A museum dedicated exclusively to video games and the history of video games opened in the United States in 2016. The catch? It's in Texas.
Why is that a catch?
Because Texas is fucking terrible.
I'm not understanding this thing. What are we supposed to, like, sure.
No. Is it true or like there?
Oh.
Like, there's a museum in Texas.
I don't know why it wouldn't be in Texas.
Why? Nothing came out.
Nothing came out
of Texas.
Like video
there
games
was not
in
a
Texas?
single video game development that has come out of Texas.
Dude, are you kidding? Everybody's got to play Duck Hunter there. I'm sure that's prerequisite.
Duck Hunter didn't come out of Texas. It came out of Japan.
Yeah, but I'm sure every kid in Texas plays it. So why wouldn't the museum be there?
Yeah, but every kid here plays it too in Arizona.
I'm just saying, I don't understand, why is it a catch?
The catch is, why would you go to Texas to go to a video game museum? I'd go to LA. I'd go to San Fran.
Sure.
I'd go to Cleveland, Ohio.
Other places can make a museum too.
Yeah.
We don't have to go to that one.
It could just be the biggest. It could be just like a monster fucking museum.
To be fair, the biggest museum in the biggest state makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Does it?
It's a big place. They do everything bigger there. Or I don't know if you've heard.
What if it's ironically just like a corridor, just tiny?
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, he just walked through it and they're like, "This is the Super Nintendo, and we're done."
Yeah. Well, they're clearly like, we peaked at Pong.
I will give a pass to Frogger, but outside of that, we're done. There's somebody out there right now in the video game museum that's arguing that the peak gaming was Dreamcast, right?
Hey, man.
Dude.
Look, dude. We all had dreams.
The hate pushed on Dreamcast is so forced, man.
It's so, look, as a GameCube guy, I have a soft spot for Dreamcast people.
I do too.
Actually. I wasn't one of them, but I remember people hating on GameCube. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, dude. GameCube got a lot of appreciation later, but
GameCube got on the mini disc problem. That was its thing. They're like, "What's this?" It's like, Tiny thing.
I mean, we got to go. I would say true. I would believe a lot of places actually have a
I
video
mean,
game
yeah.
museum.
Mhm. Look, I assume the people of Texas need something fun.
Yeah.
So
they need this right now.
yeah, you know.
One more blizzard could do them in, all of them. So
The catch, it was the only place with insulation in Texas.
All right, here we go. We're going to go true fact number one, that there is a museum in Texas dedicated strictly to video games that opened up in 2016. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is true. This is from nvmusa.org. It actually looks really fun. They have a vintage arcade, giant Pong, timeline of consoles, a head-to-head wall, and even a recreation of a kid's bedroom from the 1980s. The nostalgia is off the charts. Is a video game museum enough to get you to go to the state of Texas? Go to state of Texas. If not, what's your price? Either in dollars or sexual favors.
Oh,
You're telling me you wouldn't set foot in Texas for a video game museum
for
and
a video
$1 million?
museum?
What's the minimum price to get your ass in Texas?
Well, it used to be a conversation with McConaughey, but I'm on the fucking fence about that guy these days.
Yeah, well, you could err on the side of caution.
I mean, I'd probably still have a chat with the guy.
What if he went with you to the museum? He's like, oh, Pong,
I mean,
all right,
fuck it, dude. I'll play Pong with McConaughey.
Yeah, see, well, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Now we just got to put a dollar amount to how much it would take to get him to like hang out with us for a day.
Oh fuck, dude. I'm not that rich.
You think it would? You think it would cost more than like fucking $50,000?
I like how you said that as like you think it'd be,
Listen, there
more than that.
Yeah, I think through some savvy crowdsourcing, right? You could come up with that money. It's not like $1 million to get him to roll out of his trailer.
If I could figure out a way that the proceeds would go to the Longhorns, I think he'd do it for free.
Yeah, I think so. He's like, all right, let's do this.
All right, man.
All right, well, we got it right. Good for us. Go team, allegedly. All right, here we go. Fact number 2. There is a museum dedicated to purgatory. It's just an empty white.
Is that a museum?
I feel like this is real, and it's some real Andy Kaufman shit. Like you pay like $50
this
bucks
feels
to
more
get
like
in
an
the door.
art exhibit than anything. But
honestly, though, okay, wait. Have you ever been in some of those art exhibits that really like make it trippy to be in the room, like from a visual perspective? How wild would it be to be in a white room that you couldn't see the exit? Like you're just like open white. Yeah, that might be cool.
An actual void. Wild.
And so sometimes it's hard to do that with mirrors because you get the reflections. But if they angle them right, you're just walking through and you're like, what the fuck? Like
dude, if you can't see the seams of the wall, like where the corners of anything are, you're like, it might be wild, man.
Yeah, they have that what is it? The darkest black you can make.
Yeah.
And they painted the room like that, and it's just pitch black. And that shit would freak me out, dude. I would start swinging. Like I would, dude. Like an all white room would be a little easier because at least I can see myself, I think. Sure. So it'd be easier to be like, okay, calm myself. But if it's just pure like darkness, no. I would start fucking. I'd probably start slam dancing in the room, just hoping I'd get somebody. They feel like it's okay, Alex. Here, you can go.
It's okay. Well, good news is you're not going to be in purgatory long.
No, I guess not. I mean, I'm Protestant, so you're fucked, dude. Your mom Catholic, you're done. You're toast. Non-believer.
I mean,
going to purgatory.
Catholicism's not like genetic.
You sure about that?
I mean, it's sociological for sure.
Like, how pissed would you be if you died and you go see St. Peter and he's just like, oh, it's Joe. Yeah. Take your ticket, move it along to purgatory, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking Catholic hates fucking coming on strong, dude. You know the Pope just died, right? Fucking show some grace.
Well, look, if you believe in purgatory and all that, I think the Pope is the last person on that list to roll up into purgatory. So he followed the rules.
To be fair.
To such an extent.
No, he's going to be in hell with all the other Catholics.
Oh, You said you were giving me crap about making it strong. Like the hate was strong. You just... Jeez, Joe.
I'm not Catholic. Fuck them.
Joe, the Pope just died, okay? God.
Have some fucking respect.
Have some fucking respect. Fucking A.
Look, we know what they did to those kids. Fucking, like, get out of here.
Hey, we might get our first black Pope. That would be cool.
Cool, man. Welcome to the 20th century.
Hey, look, better late than never, okay?
I mean, they're probably more fucking progressive than the current administration, so.
All right, well, for fact number 2, we're just going to go true that there is a museum dedicated to purgatory and it's just an empty room. 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, it's false. You know what that means, though? There's a market for it. Here we go. We're going to fucking put that shit in Texas, too. Like,
oh, that would be controversial, probably.
It's just the tunnel that leads you to another museum, like the video game museum. Oh, welcome to nothing.
Oh.
Exit on left to the video game museum. All right, it says it's false. This is from Wikipedia. If you guessed true, take the point because there is a purgatory museum in Rome, but it's not blank. Not a blank white room. It's a legit museum filled with cursed objects that have been touched by the souls of people in purgatory. Lots of burned handprints on things like prayer books and cloth. I mean, there's more of it. Like we had a conversation, right, where like I can appreciate movies for at least taking a swing.
Sure.
This is a weird one. I might fucking love going through this shit. You know
like,
what I mean?
How do
like,
they know the soul is in purgatory?
The burned handprint on your manuscript, Joe.
But wouldn't that mean they were in hell?
I mean, yeah, somebody fucked up there.
Right?
Somebody fucked up.
This is the Hell Museum.
They had to feel like they didn't send somebody to hell. My grandma touched my manuscript. She's obviously in
purgatory.
Not hell.
She did have a temper. So
it was really weird when all the crucifixes flipped upside down when it happened. Purgatory is strange.
Yeah. Oh, grandma, always shouting your mom sucks cock in hell.
She's always etching them pentagrams all over the place.
You know, those purgatory pentagrams.
Purgatory grams, yeah. So weird.
She was like the 6th season of Lost.
Yeah, I think somebody fucked up. Why would it be?
Like, I'm like, what? Like, as far as I know, purgatory is like, you know,
like a nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing.
Or we could be in purgatory right now. We could have a podcast.
Whoa.
Purgatory cast, where we talk about nothing.
I mean, I think some people make the argument we talk about a whole lot of nothing anyway.
Hey, we learn things here. We're educational. At least that's what the metadata says in our podcast.
That's why this week's episode is brought to you by PBS.
We're actually supporting them. Like, they need all the support they can get right now.
Their budget's probably gone.
So it says here, located in the back room of a small church, the Purgatory Museum was founded when the original church burned down in 1897. This is from Wikipedia. Quote, the priest saw on the wall behind the altar the image of a human face bearing a sad and melancholy expression. Impressed by the flames, he believed that the soul of a deceased man condemned to purgatory had tried to get in contact with the living, end quote. After seeing this, he went around collecting all objects he could find that revealed attempts by the dead to contact the living for prayers so they can get the fuck out of purgatory. Yeah, the flames are throwing me off.
Yeah, this is reading hell to me.
This is something that we need to get the Winchesters on, you know? Like,
I was going to say John Constantine.
Yeah, there's a little too much fire for my comfort.
I don't know a lot of fire going on in purgatory.
Good. Okay, ready? Fact number 3. Iceland has a museum of sea monsters. Yes. I don't know why. Yep. I don't have any proof.
I'm going with it.
I want it. Yep. Where was The Witcher? What book was that, or where was the author from? I love sea monsters. I think they're fantastic. You do not have to push me hard to believe in sea monsters.
No, the ocean's crazy.
Yeah, and I want it to be. Yeah, I want it to be real, and so it will be in my brain.
Yeah,
I've willed it. Yeah. Head cannon done.
Engaged.
So I say we go true on fact number 3. I'm gonna will it
Make
into
it
existence.
so.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. For fact number 3, we're gonna go true that Iceland has a museum of sea monsters. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is true. So it's
Way to be Iceland.
If you're in Iceland for the Dick Museum, you might as well stop by the Sea Monster Museum. Who could pass up seeing this? They might be the same.
It's the same museum.
It's like fucking same thing. They just swap out the cards that read certain way. It's a sea monster dick, I guess.
It's a real. You talk about a real sea monster. Know what I'm talking about?
It says here, if Iceland is a bit out of your reach, you could check out the International Cryptozoology Museum in Maine. On their website, they claim to have, quote, actual hair samples of the abominable snowman, Bigfoot, Yowie, and orange pendek, end quote. The very next sentence reads, quote, a letter from the actor Jimmy Stewart is on display as he is linked to the Pangboch Yeti hand mystery, end quote. How crazy to think that there are actual humans alive right now for whom this sentence made perfect sense.
Oh, yeah. He came down from the mountain. I saw the Yeti just face palmed me.
Hey, I reached for a high five, and then that's when I got him with the machete.
Yeah.
Took his hand. That's how we got it. So there is a sea monster museum, and I hope it's good because we are visiting it.
I mean, I would so much rather go to Reykjavik to a dick museum than a video game museum in Texas. Like,
yeah,
like 10 times in a row. Like, I can't even tell you how often I would pick that over going to Texas.
Here's the thing. Walking through a video game museum, it sounds good in theory. It's probably an existential crisis, though. Very rarely do I think... It's like when you live through something your entire life and are pretty involved in on it, to see it evolve over time is a constant reminder of how fucking old you are.
Right.
Right? Like, you know, other museums...
But when you see a blue whale dick, you're like, there's magic in the world.
Yeah, like, I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. But, like, if I walk up and I'm playing, like, fucking Rampage off the fucking Super Nintendo, and they're just like, back in the day, this was huge. And, like, some little kids just like, wow, this is weird. I'm like, God damn it. Fuck. Grandpa, how did you play this again?
I'm 40. Shut up.
Yeah. God damn it. It's not that old. Please. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Maybe I just won't go to the video game museum, period, because video games are not that far off from when we were born, right? Like, video games started off in, like, you know, mid 80s, and we were born.
I remember the NES real well.
Mm-hmm. When it was still, like, one of the newer consoles.
Yeah.
And the Game Boy.
Dude. Yeah. Remember Game Boy Color?
That was
the fucking revolution had begun, man.
Fucking blew everybody's mind, bro.
I got mine and it matched my Pokemon cartridge.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, and then you'll probably see that in the video game museum, and they'll be like, "This artifact was uncovered in a collapsed Circuit City. Yeah. We excavated it out of
written in a dead language called the 90s.
We were able to get permission from the Wisconsin government to go and dig at an abandoned fucking CompUSA.
We unearthed an ancient Radio Shack. Apparently, they also sold something called RC cars and universal remotes.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Fact number 4. Japan has a Cup of Noodles museum.
Fuck yeah, dude. Why not? Yeah.
I guarantee
100%.
You. I guarantee it.
There's no way.
Cup of Noodles is huge out there.
Cup of Noodles is huge everywhere.
But I mean, like
there are college kids right now thriving off of Cup of Noodles.
But, like, the Cup of Noodles, right, from, like, a perspective of, you know, an American person, it's just, it's food, it's sustenance. To fucking, from what I understand Japanese, it's like an aesthetic. It's not even like food anymore. It's like they got pillows and merchandise and clothes and hats and shit. Like,
get down on that.
but then again, you think about it, like cup of noodles come a long way too,
dude.
like,
Revolutionary. Just add hot water. Like,
I bet
amazing.
I bet you there's a crazy way they dehydrate some of the vegetables in there, or like the shrimp.
Oh, dude, I don't think you can call those vegetables. That's mostly air and dead dreams.
Dead dreams? Is that what I'm eating?
Dude, cup of noodles is the purgatory of vegetables.
Oh,
I can tell by the handprint they left behind.
Hell print. It's steaming. Touched by purgatory.
Obviously.
This pea used to have a good life.
Yes. We must pray to it so it may find heaven someday.
Quick, put it into the museum.
Push it into the museum of purgatory. It's like in a class.
I bet Japan too has like weird, crazy flavors too. Because like here we got, chicken and beef and whatever. Like
shrimp and stuff.
Shrimp. Oh, were you a shrimp guy? I'm always like.
So not
those weird little dehydrated shrimpy shrimps.
Not cup of noodle, but I am a shrimp guy for top ramen.
Right?
So it's not,
dude. Like I always found like because I like the shrimp flavor. I always felt like, but people always thought it was weird.
Yeah,
like, but I was also like, I love the pineapple, like Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, I will judge you on that. You're
right, like love it, but also like the fucking oh fuck, what like the little like fruit like candy rings. I can't remember what they were called.
The fruit pop or not Tootsie Pop. They're ring pops, right?
Yeah. Fucking pineapple all the way.
The fact that you're
everyone thought like I love the pineapple gummy bear. Everyone thinks I'm fucking weird.
I'm pretty sure it's written in Catholic scripture that thou who likes pineapple flavored ring pops shall be left in purgatory or some shit.
I know they're like, you're going to hell because you enjoy a Hawaiian pizza.
Well, everything you touch too smolders, right? You leave handprints all over.
I have to have fireproof sheets.
Yeah. Did you sleep in one of the safety blankets? Those tints?
I just have a thermal wrap. Like my top sheet's just tinfoil.
I'm just emanating purgatory, I guess.
Yeah. So I already have a slot in the Purgatory Museum. Like
it's basically Buddy Christ. It's just you like
the priest came to my house when I was a child and was like, nobody has Diablos.
They're like, no, you got it all wrong. He's in purgatory.
It's fine. He's just a purgatory child.
Those are purgatory horns, and that's a purgatory pitchfork. All right, so let's go true on fact number 4 that Japan has a cup of noodles museum. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is true, and it says optional +1 bonus if you rapid fire this one because it was so obviously true.
Nope,
no,
we meandered along.
We meandered. It says she put in today. I learned it's not. Okay, there we go. It says. Yeah, it's not just cup of noodles, but just cup noodles. Oh yeah, I guess it's just cup noodles, not cup of noodles.
That's right. There is we always put the O in there, but it is just cup noodles. We always say cup O.
Yeah, well,
yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those Bearstein Bears things.
Oh, Berenstain. Yeah, it's
Bernstein.
It's Berenstein.
It's pronounced Bernstein.
It will always be Berenstein to me. It's one of the things that I can control in my life. How I, you can't take that away.
Yeah, it's Berenstein.
It's not cup. It's cup of noodle. Like,
yeah, we always
pass me that cup noodles, please. That sounds so dumb. Like, I'm sorry. Fuck it. You're stupid.
Well, it's probably a literal translation that just doesn't equate well in English.
Yeah. Well.
And so, so we always it's always a cup of noodles. Like,
I don't think so. I think it's in English. Like it may be in Japan, but they use the English words even on their stuff. It's just cup noodle.
Oh,
so them it's foreign, right? It sounds crazy to them. It's
probably
like
sounds
us
great.
having like Mitsubishi and stuff. Like,
right?
Sounds crazy. Foreign car, they're like, ooh, it's a foreign cup noodle.
Miso ramen.
Yeah. It says here the Cup Noodles Museum lets you cook your own chicken ramen and has a park where kids can jump in a ball pit, quote, seasoning packets. end quote, or run around in a giant virtual fryer. Apparently, cup noodles was invented in a wooden shack because they have a recreation of the site. Oh,
Ooh.
on Atlas Obscura, list of 72 unusual museums in Japan, you can find everything from kaiju to kites to kaleidoscopes. Strangely, they have at least 3 different museums dedicated to retro and vintage ads, brands, and commercials. Nostalgia grab? Question mark. Commercial wolves in sheep's clothing? Seems like you can just go to TikTok for the same experience. No. I will say this about Japan, and I don't know this for sure. Okay. But just seeing like the stories, Japan doesn't do anything half-assed, right? So like here, you go to the cup. If there was a cup noodle museum here, right? It's like a 50-50 split. You go there, have a great time, or you can just be meh or sucks.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think like open the doors like that in Japan. They're locked and loaded. They're ready to go. Dude, they're gonna have a good time.
There's also there's a spa you can go in and just bathe in ramen broth.
That's right. Remember we had that on the podcast.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm like, dude, let's go to the Cup Noodle Museum and then go get a fucking ramen bath.
Well, remember we were talking about if you could just eat it.
Yeah, that's right.
I hope this is a meatball.
Oh, fucking some Framundo ramen. Oh,
it says here, in a surprise to absolutely no one, Japan also has a toilet museum and a poop museum dedicated to colorful renditions of the poop emoji.
Hey, man, if you've ever seen those Toto toilets, yeah, I'd have a fucking museum dedicated to that shit, too.
Like, fucking, they have, like, a weird fascination with poop, and it's hilarious to them.
What I've also found is, like, a lot of countries are real open about poop, and we're real restrictive.
I'm okay with that. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the things that I'm like, it's weird too. When it comes to everything in life, I can deal with vomit, blood, snot, pus. I can deal with it. But the second I have to deal with poop, I'm done. I'm out.
Good thing you had a kid.
Yeah. No, it sucked. It's one of those things you just kind of learn to shut off your brain, you know?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they think it's hilarious out there, and I
mean, to be
I'm
fair,
glad there's a culture that doesn't shun it, you know.
Yeah,
so, great. I'm
I guess like in I don't know this for a fact, but I guess in like Germany, all their toilets have like a shelf that your poop lands on, and like the intent is for you to check it out, right? For health reasons, like if it's looking good, and then like so it sits on a shelf before it gets flushed down.
That just sounds messy.
It sounds very German, if I'm being frank.
They take this. Get the samples.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How's your scheiße today?
No, put them in the pouch and deposit it over in the shelf.
Yeah. Do you have any pictures?
I want the real serious poop doctor, right? He's like, show me the pictures you took today. Yeah. Like, okay, here's.
Describe your movements.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh, no. This is not a good bow.
No. You need to get more fiber in your diet.
I suggest an enema.
You know, they would be really serious about fecal transplants, too. They'd be like, you do fecal transplant.
I mean, there's a reason the human centipede doctor was German.
Oh, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, there you go. He invented the shelf and then the human centipede.
Right. Like, he just did it so he's like, this way someone else checks it out for you.
Fuck. All right, well, we nailed it. We didn't get the bonus, but we nailed it. Here we go. We're fact number. You ready for fact number 5? Yes.
I'm shaking in anticipation.
All right, here we go. Fact number 5. I asked Copilot to give me a random list of nouns to see if there is a museum dedicated to it. Give at least 5. Guess at least 5 for points. So you ready for? We have to guess yes or no for these museums.
Okay.
Rapid fire. Just gut response. You ready?
Okay.
Museum of pancakes.
Yes.
Museum of lighthouses.
Yes. Easy.
Museum of monocles.
Specifically just monocles?
It just says monocles.
No.
Oh, you got a monocle, man?
No. It's just eyewear in general.
Oh, 9.
You got to show the entire history, except between like 1935 and 1945. We just skip over those years.
Those were
Nobody wore glasses in those years.
Those were the glasses years, yeah.
Yes, we ran out of glass those years. Nobody had it.
Museum of Carousels. Museum of Lanterns. I guess you could say torches for our European listeners.
What, aren't those flashlights?
Yeah, they are. I just threw that out there to be silly. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Lanterns. Yeah, it's called the Paul Revere Museum.
Parachutes.
Yes.
Comets.
Easy. A museum of comets?
Yeah.
Not comets. No. Because you also have to have asteroids in there.
Anchovies.
No.
Quicksand.
Quicksand? Yeah. I'll go, yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
I think there has to be one.
Yeah, easy.
Crocodiles.
Yes.
And last but not least, passports. Oh, you don't think there's a...
No, we took all the passports.
Oh, no passports. All right, here we go. Let's see how accurate we are.
Watch, it's just yes for all of them.
Yeah, right. 3, 2, 1. All right, so pancakes is a no. So
What?
we got that one wrong. Yeah, no.
What? I mean, there's a whole house of pancakes.
Sorry, bro. You think IHOP would put one in?
You don't think IHOP has a fucking museum of pancakes?
International House of Pancakes Museum.
I mean, good lord. It's just anti-Denny's propaganda.
They don't even call it the Village Inn because who goes to the Village Inn? Fuck it. Lighthouses is yes, so we got that one.
Yes.
There is no museum for monocles. No.
Yeah, I got it right.
The next 3 are yeses. Carousels, lanterns, and parachutes are all yes. Ooh, we got all of those.
Got lanterns wrong.
So we only got one wrong so far. No. We said yes, didn't we?
No, I said no to lanterns.
Oh, well, I put yes. I was probably
sorry, dude.
I was probably laughing at the Paul Revere joke.
Oh, I did say yes because I made the Paul Revere joke.
I thought that was a yes.
Because
you were on the fence and then you said
I'm so
fuck it.
fucking good that even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Damn. All right, so comets, you're right. No.
Oh.
Anchovies, yes.
Oh.
You missed one.
It was so specific.
No on the quicksand. Yes yes for fireworks and crocodiles, and no on the passports.
Yeah, okay. All
so
right.
I think we
ended strong there.
We missed 3.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
We did it, dude. I guess we get the point. I would say
that's an average movement.
Oh, it looks good on the shelf.
Did you check the shelf this morning?
Oh, look at it. It's so good. It's firm, but not too firm.
It looks like a soft serve ice cream.
Just like in Japan, it's all pink. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they changed the color for their poop emojis.
Yeah. I was like, for 1 second, I'm like, are you trying to tell me Japanese people poop pink? Like, it was like I was like, where are you going with this?
1 out of 10, how surprised would you be if you found that out? Like a 4, maybe, like a 5. Like, you're still surprised, but they're probably the most
If
likely.
you told me 1 out of 10 Japanese people poop pink because of a Hello Kitty diet, like, I'd be like, yeah, probably.
You're like, you know what? They eat out of vending machines exclusively.
It'd be because of the Hello Kitty cup noodle, right?
There it is.
It's all the sparkles.
It's the what's it called? All the Pokemon desserts that they serve out there. Every Pokemon has a dessert. So
yeah, it's on a conveyor belt.
Oh,
always a conveyor belt.
I'd be such a fatty dude out
6-7 plates of that.
They'd come out and be like, "Can you leave, please? You're just eating too much."
Oh, that's too much.
You're scaring the customers, and I'm like, I don't care.
This isn't all you can eat. This is reasonable.
We're gonna call the police for your safety.
Yeah,
we're worried you're gonna die.
We can't have an actual kaiju rampage in here. Like,
I'm like, you want to bring the Godzilla out of me? Yeah, you fucking keep that soft serve coming, okay?
they're just like, no, like they don't offer supersize at McDonald's. They're like, what? Like it's small and slightly larger small.
Ooh,
what are you talking about?
Side note, I just found out that McDonald's has made their shit smaller.
Oh, well, I'm in.
I got we not to sound too much like a fat ass American, but I went to McDonald's and we got larges, right? Because you always get a large. Because why not? Fuck it, dude. They handed us a medium drink, and I thought for sure that it was just a mistake. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I'll drink a medium drink. But I looked it over. It's a large. It was a large. It was noticeably smaller. And
they charged the same amount of money. Those assholes.
Yep. So they lowered the size on it.
Yep.
So
fucking those inflation cunts.
This is why they're not gonna have a fucking McDonald's museum, because you're gonna walk in there and be like, "Here's the original large." It's like a fucking big gulp.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "This cost 5 cents." You're like,
well, that's like here in Seattle. Not to be an elitist lefty or nothing, but like I haven't had fucking McDonald's in years.
Oh,
and it's because like a good hamburger costs the same amount of money.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, like
wow.
you're gonna go spend $12-15 on a fucking hamburger.
God,
and so you might as well go to the good burger joint. Like it's the same price.
See,
I
make fun of you,
just
but
like, okay, I'll just go over there then. Like,
it's the same down here though. Like with Mexican food,
right?
Why am I gonna go to Taco Bell when I got like a Philly Bees right there? Right?
Yeah,
like I'm gonna get more authentic. Even if Philly Bees is still fast food, it's like a more authentic fast food.
Sure, yeah.
That's
like, I mean, it's like it's not like a gourmet burger is like better for you or anything like that. But you're like, well, if I'm gonna go spend this much money on a fucking burger, I might as well go down here, dude.
Everything's smaller too, so I mean, at that point, yeah, you might as well just patronage a museum or a restaurant.
Yeah,
over a fast. McDonald's is gonna survive everything. Like Demolition Man style.
They're the cockroaches of food, dude.
Yeah, but like the mom and pop shop, that's gonna struggle. So I'd rather give my money to them.
Like it's just like. But yeah, like most people that like I know, they're like, oh, dude, like, and it's like not even a moral stance. It's just like, yeah, I guess I'll just go over there and get a hamburger. It's just like something. It's just.
Well, that is very liberal of you. You.
It is like I do. Like when you told that story, I was like, I don't even try to not have McDonald's.
You're just like, I go have my Impossible burgers. Yeah.
I will not. I refuse.
You're such a liar.
I refuse to have an Impossible burger.
You've never had an Impossible burger?
I've never had an Impossible.
Well, how do you know you don't like it?
I'm just on principle. It's weird. I have principles all of a sudden.
But why? What's it?
I don't like it pretending to be something it's not.
But like, what if it's
like
really
I'm okay?
good?
Like I'll have a black bean burger or a veggie burger. Whatever. I don't like the Impossible burger. I'm just like, just learn to eat fucking veggies, you fucking nom.
Yeah, but like. Impossible bridges that gap. Sometimes you just want a good steak. That's why they have like you can make the steaks out of like tofu and shiitake mushrooms and stuff.
Look, dude, you chose to give that up. Like, okay, I get the good tasting shit because I'm okay with murder.
Damn.
You gave that up because you're so much better than the fucking rest of us, but yet you want all the flavor. I don't fucking buy it.
Yeah,
like you want, like, oh, look at me. No, you gave up flavor. Oh, that's the cost.
Heaven forbid somebody wants to better their life by lowering their cholesterol. Like,
hey, look, you want to eat? I eat tofu. I don't pretend my tofu is different than like it's. I accept that it's tofu.
You looked meat god in the face, and he blinked. Right, that's what the vegan did, right, and that's why the Impossible Burger exists, bro.
Look, man, I'm not here for it.
I learned something new.
If they were told me they'd be like, we're gonna change all fast food patties to Impossible Burgers, I'd be okay with it because I don't think cows should be murdered for fast food.
Mm-hmm.
But like, get out of here. I wasn't going there anyways, man.
Yeah. I go to the restaurant down the street.
Oh,
already.
Fuck, dude. I get to know the cow's fucking name.
Yeah. This is Susan the cow.
Yeah.
Whoa. She used to like frolicking.
Oh, She used to love being alive so much.
So much. Here's the picture with your food.
We taught her how to read and write just so she could tell us how much she liked being alive.
God, dude, that's cool.
That's right. Okay. I take it seriously.
Yeah, you're like so serious, right? You're like, I'm gonna make a meat museum. Here comes the Arby's museum right there.
Yeah.
Done.
Or how would you like to go to my meat museum?
Buffalo Bill shit. Like,
what's that cow? Like a 36?
Hey, can you help me move this couch in my van? I'm gonna drop it off at the meat museum.
Can you help me move this side of beef?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta check out the meat museum.
I got the hanging meat from Rocky.
I'm training to fight Apollo Creed. There you go, dude. Your meat museum. You have all the meats, and then at the end, it's just like a little PSA:
Yeah.
Don't try the Impossible Burger. That's cold, man.
Look, I don't think less of someone who eats an Impossible Burger. It's not for me.
I'm pulling your liberal card. You're done. You'll
Take
never work. You'll never work
Have
in this town again.
I barely work now.
You're gonna get conservatives calling you up, and be like, "Welcome to the club, brother. You just
Dude.
got canceled."
This face gets conservatives all the time.
Yeah, dude. Weirdly enough, this does too. Like long hair and
Right.
beard, I have to like dye it blue to like stop
It's
them
weird,
from like
man,
fucking
like-
with me.
I've noticed some of the people on the new kind of right are kind of dressing like they think liberals look. I see a lot of ponytails.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is how they think we dress. It's very weird.
I don't get it. I thought I was more hippie, and apparently I'm fucking red teaming right now.
No,
like,
I've come to accept that I have resting Jan 6 face.
yeah, you do.
And
Like if I saw you on the street, I'd be like, that guy was pardoned.
this guy Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, he's just missing that bison horn hat, and he's good to go.
This guy's got a real Hagseth tattoo.
Yeah, dude, you got that iron cross right across your chest, dude. Like fucking, yeah, there it is.
I got one sideburn shorter than the other.
Yep. Fuck. Well, I think we actually got an okay score this week, though, too. I think we got 4 out of 5.
Okay. I think
4
we did
out
all
of
right.
5.
Hey, look at us.
Shitty museums. Who would have thought there was a fucking cup noodles museum? Who would have thought we'd have to learn how to say cup noodles over cup of noodles? That's inappropriate.
Look, Dick Museum or Cup Noodles Museum? Which one are we going to first?
I'm going to go to the cup noodles because of where it's located.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, because again, you got me there with food.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
you can do Japan, right? I'm not saying the Dick Museum isn't a driver, right? I'd still
Right.
go. But, like, I don't really know what else is out in Iceland.
dude, I'm telling you, not cuisine,
Yeah.
right? Like they got those weird, things that get fermented in the belly of a fucking walrus for
That's
9
right.
months out in the sun or whatever. You're like,
Well, and then
"Ugh."
you also have the goat that you have to burn too, and I just don't feel like
I
bailing
think that
you
was
out
in
of.
Sweden, but
Oh,
still.
thank God! I didn't want to bail you out of a Icelandic prison, which apparently is just like resort living.
I mean, well, you wouldn't want to bail me out because you just want to join, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, shit.
I'm like, how do I get in there? Like, commit the crime. I'm like,
Right, it's
"All right."
nicer than my hotel.
Yeah, fuck. It just reforms you, though. You go in, you're like, God, you know what? I want to do less crimes.
Man,
this is
like-
nice. Like,
You know,
like stop robbing the banks. You're like,
yeah,
okay.
I will, man. I
Yeah,
will.
you know what? I'm really sorry. I'm gonna go start a charity or something. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go start a museum.
of charities.
There you go, dude.
It's a charity museum for charity.
Fuck. All right, you want to close this one out?
There you have it. That was this week's Allegendly Podcast. If you would like to get all sorts of new fun stuff and all the goodies, hit the buttons and the notifications and the bells and the stuff, and follow us on social media at Allegendly, Blue Sky, and the TikTok, the Tiki Talkies, that's what the kids are calling it now.
The Tiki Talkies.
Tiki Talkies. And if you'd like to send us all your cup noodle recipes and hacks, please do at allegendly.podcast@gmail.com. And until next time.
We'll be seeing you around. Poop you around later. Oh.
I was like, how's he gonna spin this around?
Make sure not to miss the shelf. Oh yeah.
You know what? Miss the shelf.
I'll miss the shelf.
I dare you.
And you'll never know if your poop is healthy.
Live in fear.
Live in constant fear till tomorrow when you poop again.
The poop is the way to the soul. Not knowing what is on the shelf is a true purgatory.
That is the real purgatory.
That is why she left a handprint. She didn't know.
A smoldering poop.
It was the hand she wiped with.
Oh, he's got a toilet paper handprint. It's in the museum. There it is. Somebody tried to wipe with it.